What's going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today we're looking at Nokia. You may think, Nokia? They haven't been relevant for like 20 years. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello? Nokia is a 5G play. Wow, I gotta look into this. Alright, before we get into the video, there's gonna be a link in the description below for Robinhood. If you use that link to sign up, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, it's all good. And you stand a chance of getting a Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Facebook, GE, Ford, and many more. And remember that everything on the Robinhood app is free. You don't pay any fees to trade. That means buy or sell any stock. Also, options are free too. So please use that link, it'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. Okay, here we are in the web platform of Robinhood. This is for ticker symbol NOK, Nokia. Man, hearing that ringtone in the intro was nostalgic. That brought back memories of my first cell phone. I can't remember the model number, but I can remember it was a Nokia with like a wood grain cover on it. I thought it was cool when I played that stupid game Snake. Anyways, let's get into my position, which really isn't a position. I do not own the stock, but I am in options. I have 5 contracts expiring the 17th of April. I paid $8 per contract, so I have a total of $40 invested in this stock. As you can see right now, I'm down 12.5%. The option is sitting at, let's go look at it real quick. I believe 7 cents, so $7. 7 cents is $7 when you're dealing with options. So 5 times 7, $35. But this thing doesn't expire till the middle of April, and I think the stock will have done what I think it's going to do by then. But who knows? And with this crazy coronavirus, who knows? But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into the recent news. We're going to start with some news from October of last year. This is where things really started falling apart for Nokia. As far as stock-wise, they came out and said that they were warning that their profits were not going to be what they projected. And the reason they gave for that, which is, I believe, a valid reason, they are gearing up, they're putting all their money into 5G. And the cost was more than what they had calculated, but they're focusing on ramping up their 5G, getting their 5G ready. That's software and hardware side. But along with that, they suspended their dividend, which made a lot of people jump out the stock. I know there's a lot of investors, me being one of them. If I was in a particular stock and they cut their dividend or eliminated their dividend, I'm not going to stay in that stock because it's just not worth it to me. So, but anyways, on to more recent news. I believe it was the 13th of January. Nokia said that it had reached 63 commercial 5G contracts worldwide with 18 live networks to date. Now, some of those companies that they have contracts with are mega cap companies like AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, Korea Telecom, and the list goes on. And they went on to say that this is not a complete list. They're still getting more contracts. So they're definitely, in my eyes, a 5G play. And on the 14th of January, Nokia announced that they were slashing 180 jobs in Finland, but that it wasn't going to affect the employees, the engineers that were working on the 5G side of the house. So Nokia is, I believe, putting money where it needs to go so they can become maybe half of what they used to be back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So at best, this is a spec play. And now we're going to go ahead and jump over into the Thinkorswim platform and look at the chart and do trend lines and everything like that. Even though there's not going to be a lot of trend lines, I am going to point out one thing that in the short term, maybe you should definitely invest. All right, here we are on the 1-year chart in the Thinkorswim platform. We're going to go ahead and get the obvious out of the way. This stock hit a high of 665 at the end of January and a low of 333 in the middle of November. And this right here is the 26% drop back in October off the poor guidance, poor earnings, and the cutting or suspending of their dividend. So big drop. But before then, I see some support at about 480. We're gonna put a line straight across at 480. So to cooperate, there we go. And as you can see, it hit the line or right around the line on 3 different occasions before taking that 26% drop. But let's look at what the stock's doing right now. We're gonna zoom in. Over the past 2 months, the stock has ran up about 27%, 63 days, and for 72 days, over 20%. So basically it took a breather along with the coronavirus, helping it out, but it took a breather. I don't know if we're gonna pull back much further before we trek forward, but let's get over to this right here. At about $5.11 to about $4. So we'll make it a whole number of $1. We've got $1 gap right here. And the rule on gaps is that all gaps must be filled. So the natural place for this stock to head to is about $5, $5.10, somewhere right around that area to fill this gap. And that's mainly why I'm in the option that I'm in. It's a $5 call. I'm expecting this stock to move relatively quickly. It doesn't expire till the 17th of April, so I got time, but I'm playing it in the short term. But this stock can be played for the long term also, of them putting their money towards 5G and being a serious 5G player. So you can play it 2 different ways. Short term to about 5, maybe a little higher depending on, but that leads me into where is the stock going to run into some resistance? Well, this line that we put here, that support line, is probably going to be some resistance at that line. But if it punches through there, it's not stopping until probably it fills that gap. Now, from there on, it's more of a long-term play. In my eyes, it's more of a long-term play. And this stock, I would consider more in the spec, as a spec stock. And I wouldn't, unless you just know something that nobody else knows, I wouldn't put like a large percentage of my portfolio in this stock, unless you just truly believe in what they're doing. And like I always say, please do your own research on these stocks. Don't take what I say. Don't take what anybody else on YouTube says. Please do your own research. So, and that's pretty much it for this chart. If you like the video, subscribe, hit that like button because it helps immensely. You wouldn't understand how much likes help the algorithm of YouTube. So please like it and smash that bell for future notifications. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.